Tyler Robinson did use the word vehicle, and Candace Owens either lied about it or she and her team were sloppy about it and didn't do their due diligence. On September 30th, she aired a clip from 2022 body cam footage where the shooter says the word car. And Candace aired this as evidence of the fact that the shooter didn't really use the word vehicle, that he was kind of a normal 22-year-old, not 22 at the time, but and didn't use the word vehicle. Meanwhile, if you keep watching that same body cam footage for like 2 more minutes, not even that, he uses the word vehicle.
Because you guys have a couple different versions about what happened. So we had a third party witness that watched the entire thing. I'm just trying to clarify your guys' story a little bit. So you're heading
from that rightmost through lane through the intersection. And maybe a second or so before I reached the intersection, the light changed yellow.
Okay, you remember looking at the light?
Yeah, I was looking up at the light just before getting there.
Okay.
I saw it shift yellow, and as I get into the intersection, he bolts. There was a vehicle in the lane between like the leftmost three.
And the entire body cam footage, the one I found on YouTube, it's only 7 minutes long. So it's really not that hard to just watch the whole thing before you start airing a clip of it to see whether the point that you're trying to make is actually disproven. And in this case, it is.
It turns out, you're going to be shocked, that he doesn't actually use words like vehicle, which should come as no surprise to anyone that has a brain. By the way, I'm sure you caught this, but there's old footage of Tyler Robinson that is now circulating from a car accident that he had. And during the discussion with the officer that showed up, Tyler certainly refers to it as his car, not his vehicle, because that's how most English speakers refer to a car, unless they're in the military or on the police force. So here is 2022 police body cam footage, in case you missed that, of Tyler making a crash report. Take a listen.
Your mom's on her way?
Yeah, she's gonna be a minute. She's got to shuttle over from where she's at to her car and then drive over.
Gotcha.
His mother was going to shuttle over from her car? Interesting.
Now, I'm not saying that the fact that he uses the word vehicle is an irrevocable, unquestionable evidence that he authored these texts, but I am saying it shows that it's not that outlandish, and it also shows that Candace and her team seemingly either are willing to be dishonest and cut out footage that doesn't fit the narrative, which is exactly what we get mad at the legacy media for doing, or they are sloppy and lazy, and they're not actually willing to go back and watch 7 minutes of footage to see whether they are reporting accurate information. And this is not me saying that she lies all the time or is lazy and sloppy all the time, but those are really the only two explanations for why this happened. And in that case, when else has it happened? When else has things been deceptively edited or twisted? When else have certain things been left out? When else has due diligence not been done? I'm just asking questions, and I'm going to keep talking on what I want to talk about. You guys know how to unfollow me, and if you want to keep commenting and DMing me, like, that's fine. I don't mind. It ends up helping me. But I've always just spoken on what I want to talk about, and I care about the truth also, which is why I want people to be truthful about the way that they're reporting things.
Particularly asking him to determine who owned a white vehicle, and everyone locally had looked at this vehicle and said, I can help you to just figure out more about this vehicle. And suddenly a president gets shot in a moving vehicle. November 22nd, 1963, JFK was shot. President JFK was shot sitting alongside his wife in a vehicle.